survive.
20-year-old Amika Witt and a male acquaintance were arrested after their car was stopped for speeding on Interstate 55 just north of Bloomington, Illinois. A police search of the vehicle and its occupants turned up heroin and ecstasy. Witt was subsequently transported to the McLean County Jail and was told to bend and cough. During the search, a female jailer recovered a loaded Kimber .380 caliber with a full clip and one in a chamber.
4.
The Norman Police Department in Oklahoma received a call about a 3-year-old boy walking across a Sonic driveway to get to a convenience store. Police allowed the child's mother, Kimberly Dye, to pick him up. This time the little boy was spotted. He was not wearing any pants, underwear, or shoes.
It's the second time today I found this little 3-year-old over here.
According to court documents, he was wearing no pants, underwear, or shoes, and his legs and shirt were covered in feces.
We need to have a little stern talking with Mom.
Officers went to the second-story apartment. When Kimberly Dye finally answered, she didn't know he had been missing at least 30 minutes.
Who's that? You missing a 3-year-old?
No.
Are you Kimberly?
Yes.
So you're not missing a 3-year-old?
She was just in here.
Well, how about you check your apartment?
Okay.
3.
Joe Butler, a 65-year-old Tacoma, Washington man, was mad when his wife told him she couldn't buy him a cell phone. He was upset when she wouldn't give him money. But the 65-year-old was pissed off when his wife asked for a divorce.
He didn't want a divorce. I said, if you get yourself well, maybe someday in the future. And he wanted me to give him money. I had no money. I probably spent $14,000 from the time he was in this. I had no money. I have bills to pay. I'm limited. I'm a senior citizen. I couldn't help him. And that's when he just said, I'll burn your house to the ground. You won't have it.
Arson was suspected even before a neighbor told the Pierce County Sheriff's deputies that Butler had confided in him about burning down the house. And Butler didn't flee far. Deputies arrested Butler after finding him in the driveway. He was covered in soot and had a lighter in his pocket. When asked where he went after the fire, Butler said he tried to drive to the police department so they could charge me and get this whole thing over with. Prosecutors obliged, charging Joe Butler with first-degree arson.
2.
A man in Pensacola, Florida is fighting to get his dog back, and you'll never guess why. Police responded to a woman who wanted to file a report who lived in a home of Bradley Jean Hubbard. In that report, the woman who lived in the home and notified police said she had physically seen Hubbard assaulting the dog through a hole in his bedroom door. The witness said she heard the dog whimper and cry out in pain during the assault, and the behavior became more frequent over time, which led to her to report the attacks. She said the dog had stopped making whimpering noises over time as it was victimized.
Ever in the bedroom that you had at your father's house, alone, with baby girl, the dog? No, sir, I was strictly in the living room. Right. Now, the night of the 27th, in fact, did you tell your father that you and Lynn might be coming back over?
That I did. We spoke for about 45 minutes about it.
Okay. Did you hear testimony? Did you where did you accused of abusing physically and sexually baby girl and dog? Are you aware of that?
Yes, sir.
Is there any truth at all to that?
There is none.
Bradley Jean Hubbard was acquitted of all charges of bestiality, and now he insists he wants his dog back. The dog is a pit bull by the name of Baby Girl. When they found the dog at the time, the petition states Baby Girl was overweight, aggressive, and had vaginal trauma caused by an unknown source. If the judge finds he shouldn't keep the dog, the court has several options, including ordering the dog to be handed to the sheriff to be sold at public auction, killed, or remanded to the county or an animal welfare group's custody.
1.
Matthew Malou, a Sparta, Michigan man, was charged in murder for the beating of Ann Parker, a 85-year-old grandmother. His grandmother. Malou told police he headbutted her after a verbal altercation turned physical. Court records show The woman suffered a collapsed lung, dislocated shoulder, bruised spleen and kidney, an injury to her head and fractures to her face and vertebrae. She underwent surgery to remove her spleen, but unfortunately died.
Witnesses say when police arrived, he turned his anger on them. A neighbor girl watched as he lashed out on police.
Really, crazy because, they were trying to be nice to him and, tell him to calm down.
Police say Malo threw a cement sculpture at an EMT, hitting him in the head, then barricaded himself in the house until police busted in and tried to save the grandmother, who unfortunately died the next day in the hospital.
She seemed like a, nice lady, no problems, and, but for something like that to happen, for apparent no reason really, is really sad.